to be with you at this moment. You are the reason for my coming life at this moment. You are the reason for the live stream. And I'm highly elated to be with you at this moment. For some days now, I've been so busy, so occupied with paperwork, a lot of work, and I've not come live for 2 days now. But I'm appealing to the algorithm to consider me. Consider me and push my live stream so that I can chat with my friends. Whatever part of the world you are connected with me from, I want to say you are welcome and we are good to go. Thank you for joining me this morning. 15 minutes to this live stream. I'm waiting for the first person that will pop up. When you pop up, I say Happy Workers' Day to you, and you're welcome to this live stream. One thing you're going to do for me as you come live is please let me know what part of the world you're connecting with me from. Do that for me. And as you do that, make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you press the notification button so that each time I drop a video, you go watch it. I'm working on the video right now, and please expect to get my video online and watch it. Don't just watch it. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you press the notification button so that each time I drop a video, you go watch it like I said. So once again, you are welcome, and I want to say Happy Workers' Day to anyone that is coming up this moment. I just want to have a chat with you. You are welcome. I desire the algorithm to push my live stream so that I can meet with my friends. You see, it's one of the hardest thing is when you come live, you don't see the people. It's not encouraging. It's wasted. And I don't want to call it wasted energy. Someone said if you have your video in YouTube, even when you don't have much views, just leave it there. It's part of your archives. One day, the algorithm will point people to your channel, and they'll go and dig up. They're going to dig up all the work you have done for many years. But that's where we find our consolation. But all I'm saying is it's exciting when you come live, you see the people trooping in, and you are chatting. You are having some koinonia and fellowship with the people. The whole essence of coming live, they call it life, is life. You are in touch with the people, wherever part of the world they are. I've missed my friend Mohad. I'm not seeing you on live stream. Who is it again? Lucas from Australia, Ashok from India. So many of them like that. Mama Defati from Texas. So many of them would not been able to. Emeka from Germany. So many of you people have not been able to come live and chat with you. But I believe the algorithm will pave the way, will open the doors so that I can get to chat with my friends today. Well, once again, I say Happy Workers' Day. I don't know, Workers' Day. I don't know how it appeals to you. So many years. Well, I'm in my late 50s right now, and thank you for coming on live this moment. Please, can you let me know what part of the world you are connecting with me from? You are the reason for this live stream. I'm excited to have you. Please do let me know what part of the world you are connecting from. Do like the live stream and also subscribe to Okonjo Christopher Television. I'm reaching you from the heart of Kubwa. Kubwa is an outskirt of the federal capital Abuja in Nigeria, and Kubwa is one of the most expensive towns, I won't call it a city, you can never find in the FCT. Quite expensive. I'm telling you, quite expensive. Someone say, for you to live in Kubwa, you are a very rich person. Yes, I'm rich. I'm rich. To God be the glory. I'm rich because housing here is expensive. Food also is expensive. Life also is very expensive. But we thank God for His faithfulness. Thank God for His protection. Like I used to say, Nigeria is not safe. We are under the care of God Himself. I'm telling you, nowhere is safe all over the world. Every part of the world right now is porous. Our safety is only in God. When you have God, you are safe. In His hands, we are safe. I'm telling you. So when we go out, we just say, God, we go in your name. Hide us under the shadows of your wings. We will decree and we declare that the sun will not smite us this day as we go out, neither the moon by night. Our protection is in you. So that is the way we see it. That's what we believe in. And that's what we want to see. Whatever you see, whatever you believe in is what works for you. So, and that is how the world is. There's no safety anywhere. Our safety is only in God. Our anchor is in God Almighty, the protector of our life and our properties. So once again, I welcome you to this live stream. Today it's a Workers' Day, and if you look at my thumbnail, I say the labor of our love. I mean the labor. Our labor, every laborer is worthy of his wages. Every laborer is worthy of his wages. Today happens to be Workers' Day. Someone might ask, why is it called Workers' Day? It's public holiday all over the world, I believe. From the name, is a time that workers are actually recognized. You know, workers are recognized. I mean, as people that are laboring and for their country, and the government deems it fit that they should honor them to, have this first day, to take a rest. But there's something significant about the Workers' Day. There's something significant about the Workers' Day. A worker should be recognized. It's a special day. They say, okay, we want to recognize the labor of your love. The labor of your love. Every worker is entitled to the wages of their labor. Every worker is entitled to the wages of their labor. So you are entitled, to be paid your wages. So, but if we ask the word worker, who is a worker? A worker is someone that contributes to his family. I don't want to narrow it only to the world we live in. You're a worker if you're called of God, because actually there's a difference between work, W-O-R-K, and J-O-B. People talk about their job. People don't play with their job. My job is very important. I'm an engineer and I don't play with my job. I place so much emphasis on the fact that I'm an engineer and I'm a teacher. Those days when we are growing up as young boys, teachers are well respected. If they say you're a teacher, they say your reward is in heaven. That's what they said. Because you are practically doing the work of God. That's the way we see teachers those days. Because they are co-laborers with God in shaping the next generation. As you know, a child is born. Every home is where the child is nurtured. But the home does not do the whole work of nurturing the child to maturity. That's why we send them to school. The school is a larger society, a larger home whereby the child is nurtured into maturity. So the parents don't do it alone. So teachers are well respected those days. If you're a teacher, people honor you. But not these days. They say what do they call it again? The honor of a teacher, the blessings of a teacher is in heaven. There's a way that I said it now, I've forgotten. The reward of a teacher is in heaven. But these days, the reward of a teacher is on earth. What do I mean? They teach those days not for what they can get. If you see a teacher in my day when I was growing up, their main mindset is to mold the child to maturity. Yeah. Should I imagine the Africa that I grew up in those days? It's not one parent that trained the child, like I said. Even your environment, your society, your neighborhood, shapes your child. If a child is doing the wrong thing and you're a neighbor, you seize that child, you have the right to beat the child. Correct the child and you beat him to correct him. But these days you dare not touch a child without the notice of the parents. They will raise an eyebrow. That's the society we find ourselves. Society is corrupt right now. Society is, we're going through moral decadence right now, You see where a parent will tell you, why are you beating my child? Why are you beating my child? Did you give birth to him? But those days when you beat a child for doing wrong, the parents will even come there and thank you. Oh, thank you for correcting my child. You know what I'm saying? Those days when we're growing up, where everyone runs hide to go and smoke. You learn how to do those bad things. And when a parent catch you doing a wrong thing, they beat you and they take you to a parent. and say, I beat your child, this is what he's doing. He's too young for this kind of thing he's doing. The parent will say thank you and beat, your parent will beat you in front of that neighbor. You dare not do it these days. There's moral laxity, all what you have it. A song that's currently stuck in your head. What song is stuck in my head? That Jesus is Lord. The song that was stuck in my head, I want to say that Jesus is Lord. Jesus is, is the all that we have. Jesus is God. Jesus is our Lord. That's a song that tells me that Jesus is my shield and my buckler. So I'm talking about in those days. But now, there's so much moral decadence. We live in a world devoid of morality. I mean, a world whereby, the society is porous. So many things are happening at the same time. So we beg God for reawakening of our society again. So I want to look at workers, like I said, in God's own definition, God gave man work. God did not give man job. Job is created by man. Job is something that puts food in your table. You go to take a job if you want to put food in your table. But you work. Work is the definition. When God created man and put man in the Garden of Eden, Adam was the first man. God gave him a job description. Take care of the garden. So everyone born of God is given a work. You have a work to do for the kingdom. Well, before I go too further, I want to ask, we are entering the second month of the second quarter of the year. This is the month of May, so you are welcome to a month of possibility. It's unto us a month of possibility. With God, all things are possible this month. So I want to assure everyone watching me this moment, whatever part of the world you are connecting with me from, please can I know what part of the world you are connecting with? I say algorithm, I want to see the people. I don't want them to come and go in. I want them to stay. I want them to stay. I want them to stay. So job or work is what God gave man. When he put man in the garden, he said, till the garden, make it beautiful. That was a job that God gave Adam. So you coming to work, to this earth, God gave everyone a job description. So my work description is to see that the human life is pushed to the next level. I believe in humanity so much. Human life being pushed to the next level of glory. I don't want to see human life being in rubbles. I cry and I agitate against it. So work, that's my work description, to affect you. Each time I want to come live, I want to affect one's soul. I want to put something in you. So that's my job description. I want to point you to the fact that you can be better than where you are. And you're not going to die in that situation that you find yourself. God is going to make a way. Am I going through a situation in myself? I am going through a situation, but I encourage myself. Like David said, I encourage myself in the Lord. When you have no one to encourage yourself, when I come live, I want to encourage myself. I want to find someone to talk and encourage. Because my life is an episode, an example of encouragement. I've gone through trying moments. I've seen the ugly side of life. I've been rejected. I've been frustrated. I've been called names. I've been denied. I've gone through denial several times. I've fallen several times, and I rose up again to keep running. So I've seen every side of life. That life can ever pose, but still, yet God does not want you to give up. So my soul will have no pleasure in anyone that gives up. So in every situation you go through, God does not want you to give up. God wants you to keep holding on. The Bible says, he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So Workers' Day, I'm describing right now. Workers' Day, work is what God gave man. Job is what you work. You believe in your job, you work. You're going to keep. She's already on her way. I don't know. So we give God all the glory, we give God all the honor. We exalt God. We give him praise for all his goodness and his faithfulness to us. And when you walk, so the world now said, okay, let's give you that dignity of respecting you for who you are. So it's a good thing. And we are excited to note that. So today is Workers' Day. Workers are expected for their work. So if you look at my term, let's say a laborer is worthy of his wages. A laborer is worthy. But let's look at it very well. Are we getting, paid for the services that we're rendering? And I want to describe again who a worker is. Like I said, a worker is someone, God sees us as workers because we are co-laborers with God. The Bible said, God gave us work description, but the word gave us job. Job is different from work. You go to work because you're going to be paid money. You're going to be appreciated. But when you say work is a calling. We all have a calling in God, and that's the work description that God has given us. So that's why it is expected that God expects that whatever place you find yourself, you are working, do it as unto the Lord. God expects us to do our work with dignity. God expects us to do our work with joy in our heart. Even when you are working with a boss, somebody that is your boss, and you are not paid the way you are supposed to pay, just know that God will reward you. God rewards the labor of our work. God is the one that rewards. Even when you are cheated, don't worry, go on, do what you're doing. If you don't have any alternative, God will make a way whereby you will be honored. So every laborer is worthy. Every laborer is worthy of his wages. Every laborer is worthy of his wages. A laborer is worthy of his wages. So if you have worked, you are expected to be appreciated. So they deem it fit and call a day Workers' Day. I don't know what that means to you. I don't know how you look at it. If you are joining me, can you give me a thumb up? Can you give me a like? Whatever part of the world you are connecting with me from, let me know. And please, can you like the live stream? Can you also subscribe to this channel? Press the notification button so that each time I drop a video, you go watch it. You are the reason for this live stream, and I'm excited to have you in this live stream. So if you're just joining me, this is Okonjo Christopher Television on YouTube. I'm reaching you in this frequency, and you're the best thing that ever happened to me, and I'm happy to have you with me at this moment. I'm trying to see the people. I'm begging the algorithm to release the people so that I can have a chat with them. I'm begging the algorithm to release the people. It's Workers' Day. So I don't know what it means to you. Workers' Day means so many things to different people. So I don't know what it means to you anyway. But I hope you are having a rest, because an holiday was given so that you can actually, sorry I didn't Google, but if I say it wrongly, pardon me. I didn't actually Google to remind myself again of the essence of the Workers' Day. But I know the essence of it is to restore back the dignity of our labor. To say, as a worker in any part of the country you find yourself, we respect your dignity of labor and we'll give you one day. So God created the earth in 6 days, and the seventh day he rested. It's not that God was tired. God cannot be tired because it's not flesh, it's spirit. God finished his work in 6 days and decided to take a break. That's what it means. God took a break from the work that he has worked for him to put into work his work of creation. 6 days he finished work of creation, and the seventh day he took a detour. That's correct. Not rest. God is never tired. God is not a flesh for him to get tired. So, but as a human being, God said in 6 days we should work, and the 7 days is the day of the Lord. So God used that to speak to our mind that in 6 days we work, the 7th day should be given to God. It's a day of rest. In the Bible, God specified that out. 6 days man should work. The 7th day is a day of rest. It's a day unto the Lord. So even God himself, he said we should rest from all the labor of our life. So when a man dies, they say he has gone to rest from all the labor of the world. So you see, if a day is set aside to recognize you as a worker, I mean, in the vineyard, I think we need to appreciate you. All our mommy and our daddies, all our sons and our daughters that have labored, you are highly appreciated. You contributed your quota to see that, I mean, society is moving on. Oh, YouTube give me a poster. Your favorite music video of all time. My favorite music video of all time, Jesus is Lord. I don't know what your favorite music of all time is. So God expects us to, to rest on the seventh day. All work, they say, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So his day is set aside so that you can find time to celebrate the labor you have been imparting in your society. So you're a worker. So I see everyone is a worker. Everyone is a worker. If you're not being paid by your government, you're not being paid by the society, God will pay you. Even that woman in the house, taking care of the man, taking care of the children, she's a worker. God looks at the work of your hands. You are helping to shape humanity. I salute all our mothers. So if you're a working mother, a nursing mother, I salute you. If you're a working mother also, I salute you. This program is meant for you because it's not easy. It's not easy to nurse the children. Take care of your husband, take care of the home, and take care of the society. There are women that are just nursing mothers. They're basically taking care of the home, taking care of the husband. There are those that are, women that are workers out there, big women in society. So we also salute you for serving your nation and serving the world. So your dignity of labor, your labor will not be in vain. Every worker is worthy of his wages. 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 So we thank God for this day that God has given. The first day of the month of May. The first free day of the month of May. So we thank God and we are excited in this day that God has given. We are rejoicing in it and we are glad we're not making light of this day that God has given. So if you are out there and waiting for you, the algorithm to release you so that you can be part of this live stream. It's exciting to have you join me live at this moment. I'm still waiting. Algorithm, please release the people to come live at this moment. Release the people to come live. Release the people to come live. We are happy to have them 23 minutes into this live stream. I've not seen anyone that come out to say, oh, how are you? Hello, how are you doing? I expect you to come out and to give us some shout out. I'm in Nigeria right now, and we're in the peak of the election. My country. The election of election of another government. Well, my country doesn't have a government at all because we're not in democracy. Neither are we in military rule. We are in a government being masterminded by our rulers, not our rulers, but by a few privileged, imposing themselves on us. So they are re-electing themselves, but we are not electing because my country people don't go out again to vote like before because there's no credibility in the voting system of our country. The government is being imposed on us, so we don't have a government of the people by the people. That's democracy. So we look forward to it. Every day Christians are being killed. That's where we find ourselves. Every blessed day that God gave, they kill people in this country. We are appealing for help, but I know help will come one day. Help will come. When you keep crying, we are the one advocating for a better Nigeria. I advocate for a better Nigeria. If you have listened to me very well, I'm a human rights activist. I have an NGO called Save Education Ahead of Child Foundation that basically saddled with responsibility of restoring back the right of the child. Because right now in Nigeria of today that we have, there's no rights. There's no there's no respect for human rights. Human rights are thrown to the dustbin, and move on to the right of the child being restored in all ramifications of the world. So if you are a citizen of this country, Nigeria, I bet you, please, you have to be strong. You have to be strong. Workers' right is not being respected. People are working and they're not being paid for the wages they are working for. I want to start from there. We are working, we're not seeing the money. I mean, we're working, the times are hard. So how would you say? That's why I put in my thumbnail. What do I title it? What do I call it again? I put in my thumbnail the labor of our work must be, be given. A laborer is worthy of his wages. A laborer is worthy of his wages. But in our country, it's an illusion in Nigeria here. Workers are not being, paid for the job they are doing. There's not even job to do in the country. So people are suffering. There's hunger, there's starvation, there's austerity, there's killing every day, banditry, and what have you, in the nation, our nation, Nigeria. And there's crying every day. We are crying every day. We are crying every day. I'm telling you, we are crying and asking for help. We desire help to come so that our country can be liberated from every encroachment of evil people. There's so much wickedness in our country. Thank you for joining me. Whatever part of the world you are connecting with me from, let me know what part of the world you are connecting from. You are the reason for this live stream. You are the reason for this live stream. And I welcome you at this moment. Thank you for joining me at this hour. And thank you for being there. I'm excited. I'm 27 minutes into this live stream. And I just want the people to come. So there's no dignity of labor in my country. According to late fellas, we're just suffering and smiling, enduring the system. We're enduring. Nigerians cannot help themselves anymore. So what we're doing right now, we're enduring the system. We are enduring the system. So we ask for help wherever help can come from. We have not ceased to pray, and we believe that God has answered our prayers. So we cannot stop praying. The Bible said it's in 2 Chronicles now, 7:14, if my people that are called by my name will humble themselves. There's a need for us to humble ourselves, turn away from our wicked ways, pray, cry and pray. God will come and heal our land. God will say, I will hear you and heal the land. He will heal our land. So we cry for help, and we know that help will come. But don't forget, Nigeria is a focal point in what God is doing. We're going through a moment of crisis. We're going through a moment of trying moment. We have not quit to look up to God, who is our salvation. So I want to let you see that the rate of suffering in our country has increased, but we know one day there will all be stories. So we're not giving up. We're not giving up on ourselves, and we're not giving up on God, because we know that God will soon salvage Nigeria. The whole world is looking up to Nigeria to come out, and our country right now, people are not rising up. People are being aware of these senseless killings that is going on, and we are advocating that the senseless killings should stop. We're living in this country right now by His grace. We only live by the grace of God. We're not living by our own strength, because the country is full of, dead men born. When you have killing going on, God cannot look down and stand the killing that is going on. But we know by His special grace of God, we are overcomers. One day Nigeria will be better. It's Workers' Day, so I want to use this to commemorate everyone that is doing one work or the other. I want to let you know that even when you are working and you're not being paid for what you do, humanly speaking, I'm talking to nursing mothers. I'm telling you, boy, no matter how you are humiliated, but know that God will reward you. God said, I will reward every labor. It is God that rewards every labor. Even when man does not reward you for your labor, God will always reward our labor on the earth. So keep doing what you are doing and trusting God to make a difference in your life. So once again, I thank everyone. I'm here to see the people, but everyone that come in and go out, I expect you to stay around. And the like, I want to see the subscription also. I want to see, the comments. So if you are joining me today, I want to say Happy Workers' Day. Just know in your mind that you're a worker. One way or the other, you're a worker. You know, it's either you're working in the vineyard of the Lord, or you are working to uphold your society. One way or the other, you are contributing to human life. So keep doing what you are doing. I tell you, posterity will never forget you. And to remember every work that we do, even the investment we place on our children, will outlive us. There's no labor that will not be rewarded. So every man will be rewarded accordingly to their labor. Even if your country does not honor you, God will honor you for the labor that you are laboring in His kingdom. So once again, if you have not picked a vision, I want to use this opportunity to say, please pick a vision. We're in the second quarter of the year, second month of the second quarter of the year. I'm telling you, it's not too late for you to pick a vision because God is counting on you. We are giving this year. This year has been given to us as and there's a word I always use. God give it to you. He asks you how much you use. It's a tax. God has given you a tax. That's the word. But there's one word I always use. God will ask you how much you have used this year He has given to you, because you must give an account of it. Every man gives an account of his work. So when you are called to give an account of your work on earth, I know your work will pass through fire and it will come out as gold. But if you have not started doing anything for the Lord, please, I enjoin you to pick a vision. Pick a vision. I'm telling you, and start running from now. It's not too late. And God that sees every man's work will reward you of the work, labor of work, love that you are giving. God bless you, and I hope to see you very soon.